Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I haven't been uploading for a few weeks because I haven't had any jobs coming in. Today I am going to be removing upholstery from old dining table chairs. We've got new dining table and chairs, but we're going to be using the old dining set outside on the deck. It's slightly worn out. We're going to be removing the upholstery and replacing with kwila decking. I've done one already, so this is what we'll be doing. So this is the kwila that we'll be ripping down, and we're going to be ripping it down in half. So at the moment the width is about 140. We're going to be ripping it down in 70mm for extra coverage. Okay, so this is the old dining set, which is, I know, is pretty buggered. It's been outside for a while. I just haven't got the time to change it. Instead of throwing it away, we're going to be removing the upholstery and replacing it with kwila, which is, as you can see, is not bad. So we are going to be reusing this instead of throwing it away. I put a slightly curve on the timber, so it's just more comfy. It makes it more comfy when you sit on it. It slightly follows the shape of your butt, because this one at the moment is pretty straight, where this one will be slightly curved. Okay, let's get to ripping. I'll be putting fillets down so I don't rip the other ripping as well. I mean the other decking. Okay, so now that we have our ripped kwila, we're going to be routering the edge smooth, because at the moment it's sharp and we don't want that cutting anybody. So we're going to be routering it so it's nice and round. Okay, now that you finish routering, you should have a nice and smooth edge. Okay, so now we're going to remove the upholstery. Okay, so that's not what you actually do, because this is the result. I broke the leg off. Nice. There's actually an easier way of removing that, which I overlooked to begin with. So there's, if you can see, there's about 1, 2, 3, 4 screws that I'll have to remove in order to take the seat off. So now we're going to be doing our curve for the chair. What we're going to do is we'll be measuring that whole length, and then we'll be dividing it in two, and that you'll get your center point. Your center point will be your deepest point. So from there, however you want to work it out, you just basically either you draw a curve or you just measure down, like what I say 10 mil, to nothing, 10 mil to nothing, and make a curve out of it. So here's what I end up doing. Okay, so basically, so first you'll measure your total distance, which is from 0 to whichever that is, and you'll divide that in 2 to get your middle point. And from the middle point, I just measure down 10 mil as your lowest point, and then I basically half these two, which will give me my other middle point, and I'll go down 5 mil, and there's your curve. I'll repeat the same process on the other side, and then I'll repeat that on the remaining chair. Okay, so once I've done doing all my marks on all the chairs, I'll be cutting it out with the jigsaw. Now that we've got our, what do you call it, we got our curve, it's slightly rough after cutting it with the jigsaw. You're going to want to sand it smooth, because some of the areas you still can see the marks. So that area I haven't, my jigsaw wasn't able to go all the way. So we're going to sand that area all the way to this area, because same problem with it, my jigsaw couldn't cut that. We're going to sand it smooth. So once you finish sanding your curve nice and smooth, you're going to want to get a measurement for your decking so you can cut it to size and start laying. Now that we've done cutting our decking to size, we're going to start laying them. So the front of my chair is slightly longer or wider than the back of the chair, so I had to cut them in a slight degree in order for them to work. What we're going to do is we're gonna fix the front one, and then we're going to evenly space the remaining. Before you're screwing off, you want to first pre-drill the holes, or else your timber will split, because these sticking timbers, they're hardwood, and hardwood are not made for expanding. Okay, so guys, here's what the final result should look like. Yeah. Now you're going to want to basically just give this whole thing a sand so it's nice and smooth, and just get rid of any sharp edges. Okay. Now that we sanded the edges slightly, it's not going to cut anyone. We're going to be stripping the whole paint. So basically we're going to be sanding this whole chair, and we're going to be putting a stain on it so it matches the kwila. But that will be for the next episode. If you guys like the video, don't forget to put a thumbs up. If you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll be sure to bring you guys more content.